Namanda, 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 Namanda.
Good morning. Welcome to our Eitaikyo and Nirvana Day service. My name is Dorothy Okamoto, and I will be chairperson for today. To begin, Reverend Fujimoto will explain Eitaikyo to us and read the names entered into the Eitaikyo book. Sensei.
Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Good morning, everyone. Ohayo gozaimasu. Okay, so Eitaikyo, explaining Eitaikyo is part of my Dharma message, and so this year, each year we have our Eitaikyo annual service, and the new entries, the names provided, we send invitations to those families to come to our Eitaikyo service. And I'd like to call upon those at this time so they can come up and offer incense. Okay. The first name we have is Mr. Grover Carter Dye, who passed away August 17, 2015. Right, please come up. Okay, thank you. And our second name is Reverend Zuike Taniguchi. So I'd like to call upon Howard to come up and offer incense on behalf of the family. At this time, we'll continue on with the sutra chanting. Explanations of Eitaikyo will be part of the Dharma message. I don't want to say this twice, right? So hang on. Butsu Ge.
So now Sensei will lead us in the chant of Sambujo on page 24 and 25. It will be followed by the reading of the Hyobyakumon. I used to say that easily. Hyobyakumon, the purpose of the service. Thank you.
Yobyakumon. Today, on this occasion of the Eitaikyo and Nirvana Day service, members of our temple families have reverently come before Amida Buddha. With deepest reverence and thankfulness for the all-embracing wisdom and compassion of Amida, we reaffirm the three homages. Namukie Butsu, Namukie Ho, Namukie So. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Please repeat the Nembutsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda.
If you can please turn to page 79, and we'll have chanting some Butsu Ge.
Shoryoku Jippo Seson Chige Muge Joryo Shison Chiga Shingyo Keryo Shinshi Shoku Dokuju Kagyo Shoni Ninju Fuge
So now please stand for the singing of Gatha Nembutsu 1 on page 169, and then remain standing for the reading of the meditation reading number 4 on page 17. If you get lost, we have our service order on the screen.
Meditation reading number 4, page 17. All together. As the sun shines upon the earth, awakening into growth the seeds that lie dormant in the soil, may the light of wisdom shine into our minds and truly awaken us to our ignorance, and by this insight stir us to strive for a life of deeper understanding and enlightenment. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda. Namanda. Please be seated.
So Sensei, now it's your time. Thank you. We're waiting for your Dharma talk, okay? We're looking forward to it. Thank you.
Okay, good morning again. Yeah. So today is our Eitaikyo and Nirvana Day service, and I'd like to share some of the background about Eitaikyo. The word Eitaikyo is a contraction of Eitaikyo. Okay, so A means eternal, and it has a Chinese characters for a river with many tributaries. Okay? And these tributaries flow on and on. Okay? Tai means generations. Doku is to read the chants. Okay? And kyo are the sutras. So it's the chanting of the sutras that would continue on and on for eternity, basically. Okay, so the meaning of Eitaikyo is to eternally chant the sutras on behalf of the people that we love and that we lose, and this chanting, service, recognition goes on and on for generations to come. So I think it's a very touching image when we know of the meaning of Eitaikyo and hold it close to us. So connected with the Eitaikyo, we have a Eitaikyo fund, and the donations that go into the fund are made to ensure that the continuation of the temple goes on, and the teachings of the Dharma become available to those who come and follow us. Okay, so specifically things to keep our Onaijin altar area very nice, symbolizing the Pure Land. Okay, and so the fund is established through these donations, and we keep these funds for special occasions. You know, sometimes there's things that happen at temples, maybe fire or vandalism, and things up here are damaged at times or lost at different times. And so each of our temples, just recently we had the team from Honganji came just 2 days ago to mount some plaques on the back of ours, and they were in the area because the Buddhist Church of Oakland is refurbishing all of their Onaijin, this main setting where Amida is. They took that all down and sent it back to Japan to have it redone. And so, and then the same with the sub-altar over Shindan Shonin, that was sent back too, the ones in Oakland. And so for a couple months they had a makeshift altar area, and the ministers, Bay District ministers went there. We had a meeting, and just to Oshoko before our meeting in a different room, we get to see a lot of that. And their members were familiar, knowing that, you know, stages of refurbishing, the floor was redone, and a little bit later their pews will be reupholstered and things like this. But noticing that Shindan Shonin didn't have the temple setting over him, I said, oh, Shindan's homeless right now, huh? I said, yeah. So, but to see it unfold, and they came here and they showed me pictures of how they had completed it in Oakland. So I was able to share that with these are the official people that go throughout Buddhist churches of America. They know all of our temples. So, nice to see that Shindan has his home again. He's not homeless anymore. And the assistant is laughing with me. So nice to share my odd ministerial humor that I carry sometimes. Okay. So along with the funding, we also have a registry. Names are provided through our forms, and the records are kept. There's a book right next to Amida Buddha's statue, and we keep that there all the time. It's kind of like a calendar book. And so morning service, there's each day you turn the page and the names of that page, the morning sutras are done in their honor. And, we have not had this that long. So some pages, there's not any names. Some, maybe there's one or two. Okay. And so gradually, the names grow, the funds grow, and we are able to continue this. So I think it's nice when we're able to come to this annual Eitaikyo service every February. We have this service, and for our temple, different temples might have a different date, okay? But very special memory, and every year before this service, the books are updated, invitations are sent out. Sometimes we have a couple, sometimes we have more, and so we don't know, and we adapt to that. Okay. And today I think it's special, Mamie included names, and she's had other names that are included, and today to have daughter, family members joining you to come up and offer incense. It's very touching for me to be able to see that, to have you all participate. And Taniguchi Sensei, we were all surprised and shocked to lose Sensei, who has been a part of this temple for so many years, touching a lot of people's lives here at this temple. And their family was not able to attend today, but Howard was able to represent the Taniguchi family. So today is also our Nirvana Day service. So we combine these two. There's a sutra called the Parinirvana Sutra, and it describes the death of the historical Buddha in detail. So Nirvana Day is the passing of the historical Buddha when he finally passed away, and what happens to him is described in this Parinirvana Sutra. And so after the Buddha passed away, people came from all parts of the area, people who were familiar with him, had heard him teaching the Dharma, and they were touched by his presence, his understanding, his awakening. Okay. So he was honored, all these different people coming, bringing flowers, perfumes, offerings, and they were placed over him. On the seventh day, he was cremated, and the sutra describes in detail how his body was wrapped, prepared, and burned with the most fragrant woods and perfumes. So this is the process that his cremation went through. And different groups offered after this ashes of the Buddha. They volunteered to take them and to take care of the Buddha's ashes. And so they didn't want to have any conflict. So it was decided that his remains would be divided. There were 8 different groups. And so a portion of his ashes were given to each of these 8 groups, and they took these ashes to their area, to their location, and created a stupa in their area. So the original mounds placed and gatherers of that area would go there. And so it's not like some elaborate setting, right? If you were to look, it would just be a mound of dirt, basically. Maybe offerings on top, and over time it would grow like that. And monks would do their meditation by walking around these mounds silently, mindfully, doing this meditation walk. And this practice is still continued today, to walk mindfully. And here, we've had services where we put the stations outside, and we leave here and we go out and do this mindful walk. And this is very similar to the mindfulness that is carried when the monks were walking around these mounds of the remains of the Buddha. So here we go to each station, maybe ring the bell, offer incense, read a reading, and go from, I think we had 7 stations and came back in. Okay. So this is an early practice. I think they call it circumambulation, to walk slowly, mindfully around these mounds, recognizing, remembering, honoring this very special man, world-honored teacher. So as they walked, they would reflect upon the life of the Buddha, the teachings of the Dharma, and then we have recognized that each of us have received this influence of the Buddha. Architecturally, these mounds became stupas, okay? So a little bit more ornate. Stupas are kind of like domes with a spire on top. And, you know, the Buddhist Church of San Francisco has a stupa on the top of their building, right? And you hear about, oh, they have the remains of the Buddha. There's a stupa there. And when you see it, it's like, is that all? You know, you think it'd be something special, but it's just like just a mound, spire on top. Okay. But these then became the pagodas. Okay, the idea of the stupa, more elaborate. I think when it went to China, Korea, Japan, they have these pagodas, 5-tiered buildings, right? That they have. So many cultures throughout the world, they recognize 4 basic elements: earth, air, water, and fire. Okay. But from Hindu and Buddhist cultures, they have a 5th element, akasha, space. Okay. So space is defined as free, open space, vacuity, that which is all-pervading, infinite, and without origin. So we might consider akasha to be the possibility and the potential of things to be. Okay? So these 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, space. So these are the 5 levels of the pagoda. So we go to Japantown in San Francisco. You see, they just finished refurbishing their pagoda, and it's been standing there for many, many years, right? And we all recognize that as part of Japantown in San Francisco. But this was the beginning. These mounds that became stupas, that became pagodas, and symbolizing Eastern cultures. So Nirvana Day is our opportunity to recognize this very special moment in Buddhist tradition. And so with the loss of the teacher, we turn to the teachings that he shared through over 40 years of his life. He shared these teachings, and even after his passing, the teachings become provided to each of us. The Dharma becomes our guide, and we look to the Dharma to awaken our own lives. So we are provided this Buddhist way of awareness, wisdom, compassion. And these thoughts are what have brought this temple to be built. Okay? And we can enjoy our time here in comfort and safety. We always come to the temple very comfortable. I always remember a few people have said this, every time I come to the temple, sometimes it's hectic to get here, but I always feel better after I come to the temple than before I came to the temple. And so this settledness, this connectedness, I think we recognize as we come to know it, we come to become familiar with it, and it's something we look forward to. Okay? So we come here, we provide service, ritual that brings meaning, honor, and dignity to the lives of people we lose, our spouses, parents, grandparents, friends, all these that we lose along the way as we live our own lives. So through that, we learned that the teachings and this place, a very special place, a place worth supporting, a place worth keeping, a place that elevates us, elevates all of human life. And this is why we treasure this place, this temple, and the meanings of our services, Eitaikyo, all of that. Eitaikyo is a reminder of this legacy that started with the historical Buddha coming through time, incredibly coming to Alameda, becoming this temple, becoming our temple. I'd like to close with reading. Please join me in Gassho. The river flows continuously, but the water flowing now is not the same water that flowed yesterday. The flow of the universe is the same. All things must change. You must all continue to put effort into realizing this so that you do not get left behind in this changing world. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Sensei, for your Dharma talk. For me, it's always very special. Thank you. So please stand for Gatha Ondokusan on page 220.
Please be seated.
So nice to see all of you. But thank you for those who have helped with the altar preparations and the service. I was going to say Senor Sensei. Thank you, Sensei. The YouTube preparations, Morgan, altar flowers, Jackie and Lenny, and organist Lenny. So are there any newcomers today? We would really like to welcome you. If you would stand. Jeff? Could you tell us your name? Yeah. Thank you. So, do we see anybody else new? Wow, we look great. Okay, so let's see. Announcements. You know, next Sunday, the schedule has changed. We won't have service here. Sensei is going to be at the BCA council meeting in Seattle. But the BCA Eitaikyo service that starts at 9:30, you could watch it on YouTube. Now, if you don't know how to get to YouTube, ask the person next to you who's younger than me to see how you can get onto the service. February 22, family service and Ask Reverend Dennis session. February 28th, we have a yoga workshop, mindful movement and Dharma in practice. It's for all ages. 9:30 to 3:30. Doors open at 9 o'clock. Our instructor will be Bob Matsueda. A vegan lunch will be included by Chef Alan Hirahara. It's free for temple members and $10 for non-members. Let's see, we request an RSVP for this, and if you can go to the website, I do believe there is a place where you can. And like I say, if you don't know how to do that, look for somebody who's younger and knows how to do this and just ask them to put you on, okay? Let's see, we're having our ABWA New Year's party at 11:30 today. Now, you should have RSVP'd. You should have also chosen your menu option, not that you have to remember. And if you need a ride, let Lenny or me know, because we do have people who can drive you. Are there any other announcements? You? I'm sorry? Oh, that's right. You want to? Okay, so we received a notice for the Bay Area Day of Remembrance for 2026. It says, Carry the Light for Justice, and it is, how would we describe this? We have postcards, and so and they're in the hall. It's about the internment. Okay, and it's a day of remembering that, so we don't forget. It's on the 15th, February 15th, from 2 to 4 at the JCCCNC Center in San Francisco, Sutter Street. So again, if you would like, pick up a postcard. Sensei, go ahead.
Just a little more explanation on our chair yoga session, the 28th. That's the Saturday, right? And so this is one of a number of things we'll be doing for the 110th anniversary of this temple. So 2026 is our 110th year, and throughout the year we'll have some different events and occasions to celebrate our birthday, our temple birthday. So the chair yoga, I'll be there to learn all about it. I'm not familiar with it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So just letting you know that this is all a part of our year-long celebration of the temple. Okay. Thank you.
And now we're going to have Birthday Sunday. So we would like to celebrate anybody who has a birthday this month. If you would please come up, Oshoko. And please stay at the front of the room, please. I thought Nan was born in February. I'm going to out you. Satoko. And so if you don't have quarters, that's okay. We will take dollar bills. Just saying. Birthday.
You could be on that side. I'll come down too.
He takes the pictures if you're up here. Doug's going to.
Right where you are.
Come on, close. We need you to sort of cluster together a little bit. Thank you.
Ready?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dorothy. Happy birthday to you.
So thank you all for attending this morning's service. Please come forward to Oshoko and do we need anything about the? Yeah. Okay. We need to be at the restaurant at 11:30, so we can still gather in the hall before leaving. Okay.